welcome back. We are outside at Little Brick as we are doing a special edition of the Nation Donair tour, courtesy of Skip the Dishes, as we just had Skip the Dishes deliver Sir Donair to Little Brick.
This is the delivery Donair edition. We're outside Little Brick right now where our HQ is. We're gonna go upstairs and we're gonna crush these things.
Welcome to the content table. This is where we produce the content, and today we will be producing the Donair related content. We have Sir Donair, which on Skip the Dishes had a 9.6 rating, which if you do the conversion to our scale would be a 96, which if that holds up would be the best score that we've ever seen.
I feel our score is much more critical than a Skip score and more like legit and true to the Donair game. So we'll see if this actually equates to a 96.
But what I've got going on here is a Donair that's quite literally exploding out of the wrappers. You can just see the meat pressing up. It just wants to get out of this thing, and it wants to get inside of me.
In true Donair fashion, we received 0 napkins. So we BYO napkins and grabbed them from our bathroom, and luckily, you know, we're not gonna make as much of a mess as we could, or as much as they want us to.
We're wearing new Nation gear too, so I'm gonna try my best not to get this thing dirty.
It is a challenge.
Big challenge. I've said it before, I prefer tin foil wrap over to the paper wrap, and this is just messy.
This is gonna be messy.
Like it gets transparent. You see that right there, or you over there? There's many cameras now. This is now a new world of video technology here at the Nation.
I've got grease all over my hands and I haven't even opened it yet.
So I don't mind a sloppy Donair if it's delicious. Now the packaging, just like Chris said, this is atrocious. We have a beautifully custom-made wood table that a nice fireman made for us, that I'm worried that we're just gonna sully with this.
And we're gonna have to produce content on this table later today.
96 Donair. The first bites, I'm doing okay with it.
Solid.
It's solid. The pita isn't as steamed as I like. I feel like the grains of the pita, so it means it hasn't been steamed enough. But we'll see how this goes.
It's pretty warm for being a travel Donair. Like we said, it only took about 15-20 minutes for it to get here, which is good.
I think one thing also jumping in with the it being a delivery Donair is we miss. So one thing we all like is when you go to the place and you get to watch them kind of make it, you can really see it just like being put like on the heater. You can see it kind of like bubbling and them dumping the sauce on it, which I think adds to kind of your excitement to eat it. But this just got delivered in a bag, so you didn't have any kind of like pre-excitement for this. So you're kind of just coming in with no. You know?
I also think it also establishes when you're in-house a level of trust.
So one other thing we got going on here, so we got kind of a veggie buildup. I don't want to complain because I didn't choose to have veggies. I said that I didn't want veggies, and the person who ordered it for me on the computer made a mistake. So that's not a Sir Donair problem.
These are the risks of a delivery Donair. Is, you know, you put your order in, you put your onus and trust in one guy, which happened to be this asshole right here, and I just screw up Coom's order, or maybe it was intent.
No,
maybe I meant to.
Maybe you just
maybe you need veggies on your Donair. I don't know why you don't like a true Edmonton Donair. I do have built a bad animosity with you when it comes to Donairs.
Yep.
Speaking of
a lot of under the radar animosity towards me and the way I eat my Donairs.
Yes.
Speaking of the veggies, I agree with Coom. I ate half of the Donair, and I didn't get a single bite of veggie until right now. I just took a bite. And the first piece of lettuce is right there at the bottom half of the Donair.
That's how you want that.
Yeah, but now there's gonna be so much there. Look at all this veggie now.
I've had veggies through and through.
Yeah, I'm having one of those situations where they're just kind of like shoved to the side. Like the veggies are just like in one corner of the thing. And I'm getting that now. I'm getting some veggies only bites, which I'm gonna navigate through right now by itself. Just take the veggie bite, get it over with, then I can get back to just like meat and cheese and sausage that I'm here for.
The meat's good. The meat's good.
That was a solid bite. There's like a whole bunch of lettuce, a whole bunch of tomato, and a whole lot of nothing else.
I just had a lot of tomato in that bite.
Yeah,
so
it was overwhelming.
The others hasn't been drippage.
Yet. Last couple places we've been to, I've been able to establish the ninja vegetables where they're hidden in plain sight. You're getting your veggies in, but they're not unbearable. Which now it's just, I'm in tomato country right now.
Well,
As a guy who only eats tomatoes for health purposes, not because I actually like them, this is proving to be annoying, to say the least.
I finished first again, as per usual. I gotta figure out a way to slow it down. Like, I don't think I took a breath that whole time.
I always like to have a little bit of Donair left when I'm given the final.
Yeah. You're gonna hurt yourself one day.
I just can't stop. If it's there, I'm gonna eat it. I'm looking at yours right now, and I'm like, I'm stopping
So
myself
eat
and
this?
just like jumping in, taking a bite out of it.
Should be about 5 minutes the whole thing before we get into it. There's the mess.
Yeah, sometimes it's good thing.
Yeah, I'm getting it
Just
too.
dump it on.
Still like,
That's a nice looking lesson of it.
that's the kind of mess I expect at the end of the dinner.
That was a ninja snag. Pushed off a piece of meat, and I was on it. I was waiting for that thing to come off. I saw it kind of just like, I saw it kind of jumping off the edge. When it fell off, there you go.
I didn't even see it.
You didn't, because I was so fucking fast.
Okay, now comes the grease.
This one ended.
We got, yeah, I'm in trouble here.
I'm okay with that.
Clean start, gritty finish.
I think I'm on my 3rd napkin.
I used 2.
I'm good.
You what?
I'm diving in.
The shirt's clean though, buddy. You're doing a great job.
Yeah, you kept it clean. Kept it real classy.
I know.
Oh, jeez.
You got this whole pile here. Can't leave that behind.
I have a little garden of vegetables here.
And you got this whole
Putting a nice glaze on the table, bringing out the colors of the wood.
That's where Cam's gonna work for the afternoon.
So I'll start things off because I've been finished for about 15 minutes. Been sitting here thinking about it, watching you guys go at it. And one thing I did kind of feel, seeing you guys go at it, I was still hungry. And that means I think I enjoyed it. I wanted to eat more of it, which I think is a positive. I think the meat and the cheese and the way, and kind of the grease was good. I thought it was like the ingredients were all good, but the problem was veggies like very intently placed in one spot, giving you an overwhelming like veggie delight kind of thing from Subway, which I don't want. So factoring in everything, the delivery, the handicap for the delivery, I think I'm gonna give this a solid 8.
A solid 80 as
Just
opposed
solid.
to an unsolid 80.
A solid 80 as opposed to a liquid or a
shattered
gas
80.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Solid 80.
Okay.
We've determined that 80 is about average, hey?
75 to 80 is
75 to 80s.
So imagine you got a player on your EA Sports video game, it's an 80 overall.
Myself, when I first saw it in there, I was thinking low score, based on the wrap, based on the amount of grease. When I opened up the donair, took my first few bites, I was thinking high score. The meat was delicious, the sauce was delicious, and I learned that it wasn't as messy as I thought throughout the donair. When I got to the bottom half of the donair, I was back to the low score train. Very poor distribution of veggies, as we determined with the tomato salad at the bottom. I thought there was poor distribution of sauce. I thought there was a lot more sauce at the bottom and not a lot at the top. Sauce tasted great. It's very sweet, very tasty. Just like it wasn't evenly distributed throughout the donair. I know there is a factor with the delivery that we determined, so I'm still leaning low average score. I think an impressive donair is if they can maintain all of those aspects and good trace of the donair with delivery. So I'm going to rate 76.
That was a roller coaster review. You had me thinking you were going high, then going low. I'm like, where's he at? And then
Ended on kind of a low.
Yeah, I feel okay. So, all right, Sir Donair. Now, the packaging, it looked greasy. It was scary. It was not approachable to start.
No.
I didn't know what I was going to get myself into. Unwrapping it, there was a surprise. It wasn't as greasy as I thought. The meat was good. It was still warm. Pita was, steamed for the most part. I think it traveled well. And there was a lot of meat. But Jesus, man, just spread the veggies around.
Yeah.
I'm talking to you, Sir Donair.
Or just don't get veggies.
Or do you hang the donairs? And that way everything just falls to the bottom because the sauce is down there.
Now I wish we were in the store so we could watch him.
Because I wonder,
I wish I ate that donair the reverse so the sauce had a chance to trickle down and maybe some of those tomatoes could go on a a little reallocation
it's almost
program.
like you got a bunch of veggies from a bin, squished them into a ball,
And just plucked right at the end of the donair.
and then put the rest on top.
So it started off hot, and I'm trying not to be the emotional roller coaster. It was a good donair overall, and for a delivery donair, because I have had some bad ones, I'm gonna give you a delivery handicapped 87.
That's really good.
I thought it was a good donair, and it's. I don't want to attack all the veggies
uncommon.
at the end. That's not fair. If they were distributed evenly, it would have been a much better donair.
You make a
So
great.
everything was in there for it to be great, but it just they missed on the execution, so I've got to knock them down for that.
We'll finish things off with our special guest celebrity in-house. He's always in-house. He's always here. He never goes home. He doesn't have a home.
Did you call him an audio guest? We have an audio guest.
Audio guest. He's standing somewhere in the building. Don't know where his voice is coming from, but sometimes you just hear it. We have Bagged Milk, producer of the content. What did you think of that, Donair?
All right, boys. Couple of things first off the jump. I want to talk about the positives first. Meat, great. Sauce, also solid. I like both of those things, but the first thing I noticed is I eat with my eyes first. Presentation needs work. The tomatoes at the bottom, the lettuce at the bottom, slightly wilted lettuce. I heard Chris mention that. I'm not a fan.
I need to jump in. I think that's a byproduct of delivery, and that's the delivery handicap.
The skip users say that Sir Donair is a 9.6. I'm going to go ahead and reverse those. That's a 6.9.
Nice.
Now, that's not a great score. That's not a great score, but I'm going to go ahead and give that a 5-point delivery bump. That brings it up to 74. Okay. Improvement.
Differing opinions this week.
74, 77, 80, 87. That's a hell of a range. That's the beauty with Donairs is everyone likes different things. There's a whole bunch of different aspects, and that's what makes it an interesting thing. All right, first and foremost, I want to thank Skip the Dishes, who made ordering a Donair extremely easy. The guy was here like lickety split, and we had our Donairs just like that. He was sweet, and he was happy to be filmed, no problem whatsoever. Hit us up on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, with your favorite Donair place. We're gonna try and get to all of them. We're gonna consume a lot of Donairs over the next few months to a year, and we are gonna find that 97. We're gonna find the #1 Donair.
Yeah, let us know like what your preferred like cholesterol medication is we should be taking on this journey, because there's gonna be some ramifications.
Did Donairs add up week to week, hey?
Yeah. I'm feeling a little heavy. We've been doing this for a couple months now. I'm starting to feel a little thick.
Chris thick?
I'm not quite Chris thick, but
Almost Chris thick.
almost Chris thick.
Yeah.